Will Smith is finally, after being separated from Jada since 2016, remember we told you that and they said we were lying? Y'all remember all that? First of all, shout out to the day one winos, okay?
Will Smith is finally waking up. After all these years of being publicly humiliated, disrespected, and dragged into drama he didn't ask for, Will is now ready to walk away from the chaos that has been his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith. The truth is, this breakup didn't happen overnight. It's been building up for years, and now it's finally boiling over. You see, Will Smith has always been the nice guy, the man with the clean image, the family man, the Hollywood icon who made us laugh, cry, and feel inspired. But behind the scenes, he was suffering.
I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us
Yeah.
how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
While everyone was watching his movies and following his success, his personal life was falling apart. And most of that pain was tied to one woman, Jada. Let's go back to when it all really started to fall apart in the public eye. Remember that red table talk? The one where Jada brought Will on camera and casually admitted to an entanglement with August Alsina, a young man who was actually her son's friend and who was battling drug addiction and mental health problems at the time. That moment wasn't just awkward, it was straight up brutal. Will sat there, holding back tears, trying to stay composed while the woman he loved talked about cheating on him with a guy half her age. And she didn't even sound sorry. She called it an entanglement.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, well, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Like it was some mysterious adventure instead of what it really was. Betrayal. And that wasn't the only time Jada embarrassed him. Time and time again, she found ways to throw him under the bus, in public, on social media, during interviews. It didn't matter. She talked about how she never wanted to marry him, how Tupac was her real soulmate, how she wasn't happy in the marriage. Meanwhile, Will just kept smiling through it all, trying to protect their image. But at what cost? Will sacrificed his peace, his dignity, and even his own happiness to keep up the illusion of a happy marriage. He let Jada control the narrative. He let her speak her truth, but never really got to tell his. Until now. The word is out. Will Smith has reportedly hired a major law firm and is getting ready to file for divorce. And this time, it looks like he means business. After being separated from Jada since 2016, yes, they've been separated that long.
Jada, do you pray to Tupac? You keep giving us all these stories. I'm convinced you just making up shit now. Because you ain't got no eyewitness for none of this shit. You on here trying to tell us all these damn stories that don't even mean a damn thing. Tupac used to have alopecia. Now Jada got alopecia. Tupac was a drug dealer and a gangster. Oh, Jada used to be a drug dealer and a gangster too. Tupac went to jail. Jada went with him. What's next, Jada? What you gonna tell us next? You Tupac? It's like she giving us an introduction, like she preparing us for him to come back or something.
He's finally done playing the role of the perfect husband. Why now? Well, it seems Will has found someone else. Rumors say he's in love with a new woman, and guess what? She's not even in the Hollywood spotlight. He's done with the drama. He wants peace, and he deserves it. You have to ask yourself, how much can one man take? He gave Jada everything, a beautiful family, a huge mansion, fame, money. He even helped her get movie roles. But no matter what he did, it was never enough. She still longed for someone else. still held onto her feelings for Tupac, still chose to publicly shame the man who stood by her for decades. Will is tired. He's been carrying the weight of this relationship for way too long. And for what? Jada even admitted that she and Will haven't lived as a married couple since 2016. Yet, she still used his name, still played the role of the loving wife when it benefited her career. It's no wonder fans are fed up. It's no wonder Will finally said, "Enough is enough." People are saying Jada's going to try to take a big chunk of Will's money in the divorce. Maybe she will. But even if she walks away with millions, Will is ready to pay for his piece. That says a lot. If a man is willing to lose money just to regain control of his life, you know he's been through hell. And let's talk about the kids for a second. Willow wrote a letter to Tupac, a man she never met, begging him to come back so her mom could be happy again. That's not normal. That's a reflection of what kind of conversations were happening in that house. Jaden, Will's son, has also gone through some serious personal struggles. It's clear that this household wasn't just toxic for Will, it was affecting the kids too. All of this makes you wonder, how did it go so wrong? From the outside, they looked like the perfect couple. That Jada and that Will love, as J. Cole once said in his song. But now, that line is being clowned on social media. People are saying they don't want that kind of love anymore. And can you blame them? What happened to Will is a warning for all of us. Sometimes love just isn't enough. Sometimes you can give everything to someone and still get nothing in return. Jada had a man who loved her deeply, who stuck with her through all her flaws and mistakes. But she didn't cherish that. She used it. And now she's going to have to face life without him. Let's not forget, Will Smith is still one of the biggest stars on the planet. He's a $20 to $40 million per movie type of guy. He can bounce back from anything. One hit movie, one new role, and he's back on top. But Jada? Who's going to see a Jada Pinkett Smith movie now? What's left of her public image without Will standing beside her? Will has made it clear he's done. He's choosing himself for once. He's letting go of the past, letting go of the pain, and moving forward. That's something to celebrate. After all he's been through, he deserves a fresh start. He deserves to smile again. And this time, for real. In the end, this isn't just about a celebrity divorce. This is about a man who lost himself in a relationship, who got hurt again and again, but who finally found the courage to say, no more. Will Smith is finally choosing peace over pain. And that's the kind of comeback we all want to see. If you've ever been in a toxic relationship, you know how hard it is to walk away, especially when the world is watching. But Will did it, and that gives the rest of us hope. So, here's to new beginnings. Here's to letting go of people who don't value us. And here's to Will Smith, finally free.